Let's make a start in a standing position with your feet hip wide apart. Put one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Close your eyes if you like, and just start with 3 conscious breaths to ease into this session now. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Keep your knees unlocked while you're standing. And take a few more conscious breaths. Feel your breath underneath your hands. Connect to yourself for this yoga practice. And then after your next exhale, release your hands and move your arms upwards above your head, palms together with your inhale, with your exhale coming through the middle. Do that a few times. With your inhale, slowly rise your arms up above your head, palms together. With your exhale coming through the middle. Remember to keep your knees unlocked, nice and flexible. A few more rounds. Lengthening your spine while you're inhaling. And with your exhale coming through the middle. Just be gentle to yourself. You can't go all the way up with your shoulders today. Then just go a little bit less, maybe above your face, and then come through the middle. Always work with the body you have today. And with your next exhale, release your hands, relax your shoulders. And just breathe. And then with your next inhale, you rise again above your head. With your inhale, with your exhale, you come through the middle in front of your chest, and then you open up these arms, spreading them out like wings, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Keep your spine nice and long, not hollowing the lower back. Keep your knees unlocked. And then with your next exhale, you come back to the middle and release your hands. And again, inhaling, rising all above your head, lengthening the spine. Exhaling through the middle, stay in front of your chest. With your next inhale, you open up these arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep your neck nice and long, no turtleneck. And with your next inhale, you come back in the middle. With your exhale, you gently release your hands. One more time. Inhaling, rising up above. Exhaling, coming through the middle. Inhaling, opening up these arms. Exhaling, coming through the middle. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, release these hands. Relax your shoulders and just feel into that upper body. Keep your knees unlocked. Feel free to shake out these legs for a moment. Just to loosen everything up. Shake out your arms if you like. And then with your next inhale, you rise up the right arm. Left shoulder is nice and relaxed, and the right shoulder is away from your ear. And then with your exhale, you move over to the left, nose pointing forward, hips pointing forward. You stretch that right side of your rib cage. Take another deep inhale. And exhale through the nose. And do it one more time. Deep inhale. And exhale. And then with your next inhale, you come back into the middle. With your exhale, you release that arm, relax that shoulder. And again, with your inhale, you're rising up with that arm. With your exhale, you're leaning over to the left. Breathing into this rib cage, making space on the right side. With your next inhale, you come back into the middle. With your exhale, you release that arm, relax that shoulder. And we do it one more time on this side, and then we swap sides. So inhaling, rising up that arm. Exhaling, leaning over to the left. And breathe. And with your next inhale, you're coming back to standing. With your exhale, you release that arm, relax that shoulder. And just take a moment to feel into this right side and compare it with the left side. Notice the length on the right side of your rib cage that you have created with the stretch. And notice the difference between your right and left. And then we swap sides. Keep your knees unlocked with your next inhale. You rise your arm above your head. With your exhale, you lean over to the right side now. Remember to keep these shoulders relaxed and that your nose is pointing forward and your hips are pointing forward. So no upper body twist, just leaning over to the side and breathing into this rib cage. With your next inhale, you come back into the middle. With your exhale, you release that arm, relax that shoulder. And again, inhaling, rising up above your head as far as your shoulder allows. With your exhale, leaning over to the right. Keep your knees unlocked. And breathe into these ribs. With your next inhale, you come back into the middle. With your exhale, you release that arm, drop that shoulder, and relax. And we do it one more time. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, leaning over. Breathing. And with your next inhale, back to center. And with your exhale, release that arm, relax these shoulders. And take a moment and feel into your upper body now. Feel how much space you've created in your rib cage on the right and left side. Maybe you even notice that you're able to breathe a bit deeper because you've created this space. And then just relax your legs for a moment. And then come back into a standing position with your feet hip wide apart, knees slightly unlocked. And then shift your weight onto your left leg and let this right knee come up. Hug that knee in front of you. Stay balanced as good as you can. You can always lean against the wall. And really keep your spine nice and straight, your shoulders relaxed. And pull that knee towards you. Find a spot in front of you that you can focus on that is not moving to maintain balance. And connect to your breathing. With that next exhale, you grab that foot, you pull it towards your bum. This knee is pointing down onto the mat. Feel that stretch in the front of your thigh. And if you want a bit more, you just lift that left arm up, nice and straight. Pull your belly button inwards. And if you need to, push that knee down a bit further so that you feel more pressure in your hand from your foot. Stay nice and straight. And breathe. And then with your next inhale, you release that foot, you lower that hand, and with your exhale, you come back to standing. Now we're swapping sides. So you're shifting your weight onto your right leg, and you bring that left leg up. Hug it in front of you. Pull that knee towards your chest. Maintain your balance. Keep the spine nice and long. And connect to your breath. And when you grab that foot, pull the heels, heel towards your bum, the knees pointing downwards, and you lift that right arm up. Maintain your balance, the knees pointing downwards. And connect to your breath. And with your next inhale, you release that foot, bring that arm back down, and adjust your standing position. And just take a moment to feel into your lower body now. And you make a wide step, as wide as your feet are still nicely flat on the floor. Just adjust yourself, unlock your knees. And then with your inhale, you're rising up again with your arms, palms together. With your exhale, you're coming through the middle and you're folding forward from your hips all the way down until your hands either reach the mat or your calves or shins. Let your head hang down. And if you need a bit more, stretch in your legs, gently straighten these knees a bit more. And stay here for 2 conscious deep breaths.
You can also grab your elbows if you want a bit more relaxation in your shoulders. Otherwise, keep your hands down. And then with your next inhale, you bend these knees and you're slowly rolling yourself back up into standing. Feel free to roll your shoulders when you're back up. Close the step for a moment. And then we do it again. Nice wide step. Knees unlocked. And when you're ready, inhaling, coming all the way up. And exhaling through the middle. Folding forward, all the way down till the hands reach the mat. And again, feel free to straighten these legs a bit more. And connect to your breath. And with your next inhale, you bend these knees and you're slowly rolling yourself back up. Close your step for a moment. Connect to your breath and feel into these legs. And then again, come into a wider step for the warrior pose. Unlock your knees. Put your feet nice and flat on the ground. Feel that pressure under your feet on every part of your soul. And then when you're ready, you turn that right foot outwards, so the toes are pointing sideways. You lift up these arms to a T position. You look over that right arm, over that right hand, middle finger. And when you're ready, you bend the front knee, so it is above your ankle, so you might need to adjust your step a little bit. And make sure your knees not falling inwards, that your knees pointing sideways as well. Relax these shoulders. And ease into this nice stretch. Deep inhaling and exhaling. Keep these arms strong. Feel the strength in your legs. Pull your belly button inwards for more balance and core strength. And with your next inhale, you release these arms, you straighten the leg, put your feet back inwards. And we're swapping sides. So now the left foot points outwards. You spread out your arms in a T position. And when you're ready, you bend that front knee. And again, make sure it's above your ankle. Adjust your step size if you need to. Look over your left hand. Find a spot to focus on. Have a strong thought if you like, such as I can do this. I have all the skills that I need to jump that course, or whatever is useful for you at the moment where you need some confidence, some strength, some positive thinking. And connect to your breathing. Again, pull that belly button inwards, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And breathe. With your next inhale, you straighten these legs, release my arms, put that foot back inwards and close that step. Take a moment and feel into your legs. And then again, come into a standing position with your feet hip wide apart. And now we're bringing up these arms to the T position and coming onto the tippy toes. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Balance on these tippy toes, belly button goes inwards, spine is nice and long. And you just look in front of you so your neck is long as well. And breathe. And for one more breath. And then with your next exhale, coming down onto your foot, release these arms. And wiggle your toes a little bit. As far as you can, just to release them a little bit. And we do that 2 more times. With your inhale, coming on the tippy toes. With your arms in a T position. Connect to your breath. Shoulders relaxed, spine long. And with your next exhale, bring your feet back down, release these arms, and relax. And one more time. Inhaling, coming up on the tippy toes, spreading out these arms. And connecting to your breathing. Feel the warmth and the strength in your arms and shoulders. And with your next exhale, coming down, release the arms and relax. Just feel into your body, noticing the warmth, noticing the space that you've created so far. And then come into a standing position with your feet hip wide apart or a little bit closer together for chair pose. So you're inhaling and rising above your head. With your exhale, you come through the middle, you bend your knees and you're sitting down onto that imaginary chair. Lengthen your spine, so no hollow back, nice and long. Look in front of you. Make sure these knees are not falling inwards or outwards. Feel the pressure on your feet. Feel that strengthening in your muscles, in your thighs. And if you like, go a little bit deeper if you need a bit more. Stay connected to your breathing. And stay here for another deep breath. And then fold forward into a forward bend. Straighten these knees a little bit more. And just hang down for a moment. Knees are slightly bent. If you want a bit more, straighten them up a little bit more. And connect to your breath. And then with your next inhale, you bend these knees. You're slowly coming back into standing. Rolling your shoulders. Shaking out your legs and arms. And then again, come into a standing position, feet hip wide apart, knees unlocked. And close your eyes for a moment. And finish the standing session with a few conscious breaths. And check in with yourself, starting with your feet, through your ankles, into your calves and shins, into the knees. Keep your knees slightly unlocked. Moving into your thighs, further up into your hip region, belly and chest. And then move into your back, starting with your lower back, into the middle back and upper back. And then move into your shoulders, down your arms, through your elbows, wrists, into your hands and fingers. And then move all the way up through your shoulders, into your neck and throat. And then to the back of your head, to the top of your head, and into your face. And just notice how free your body feels after all these stretching and strengthening that you've done. Feel the presence of every part of your body, the awareness that you have for your body in this moment. And then close this session with 3 conscious breaths. Deep inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And then gently open your eyes again. Check out your body. And be ready for a beautiful ride now that you have stretched and strengthened your body. You're ready to have a beautiful ride with a lot of awareness, with a lot of space within your body. So enjoy your ride.